Hello there. It is another day on our 100 Days to Brave journey. We are following along, reading the daily devotional as written by Annie F. Downs, and we are up to day number 49. Today is Mother's Day. It's actually Mother's Day evening. I've had my daughters have been over, my grandson, my brother, my nephew. We've had a great dinner. And I really started not to do this today, but I'm like, gotta continue. So here we are, day 49. Again, loving our journey so far. Thank you for following along. Thank you for being a part of this journey. Thank you for leaving your comments, for sharing some of yourself with me. I 100% appreciate it. And again, the book is written by Annie F. Downs. I bought it off Amazon. You could do the same. Your local library for free, your local bookstore, but 100%, please continue to follow along with me on the journey. Let's grow together. We can all learn how to become more courageous, more brave, more confident as we walk out our calling. All right, day 49, people, day 49. Let's get into it. Okay, so you guys know, I tell you I don't read this ahead of time. I really don't. I sit down and we just go for it. So you guys heard what I said initially about how I wasn't going to do it today. But I made a commitment to read daily. Day 49, your words matter. In the beginning, God created the heavens and the earth. The earth was without form and void, and darkness was over the face of the deep. And the Spirit of God was hovering over the face of the waters. And God said, "Let there be light," and there was light. That's Genesis chapter 1, verses 1 through 3. If we go back to the book of Genesis, where the world began, we see that God started it all with words. He spoke and things came into being. Light, land, lizards, all with a word. And we are made in His image. God was brave enough to make you, brave enough to make me, brave enough to make humans who would all break His heart. Proverbs 18:21 tells us that our tongues have the power of life and death, which we talked about on day 12. I see that in my life. I see that in my friendships. I see that in the memories of past things said to me. If there are seeds of courage living in all of us, waiting to bloom, words are the sun and the water that cheer on those seeds to their fullness. One spring, a few years ago, I pressured about 10 of my girlfriends to buy a month's membership to a boot camp. We were going to get fit before the summer if it killed us. To be noted, it almost killed me. It was no regular boot camp. It was a boot camp outside at 5 a.m., about 20 minutes from our neighborhood. So each of us had to wake up in the early 4 o'clocks and then go exercise before the sun was even up. As the month went on, the teacher realized a couple of things about me. One, I did not enjoy being there. And two, I am the class clown almost always. So, in typical teacher versus class clown behavior, she started putting me at the front of the line or calling on me to lead the stretches or staring at me all too often. I hated it. As much as I love being the center of attention, I do not prefer it when I'm exercising. Leave me alone and let me do my 40 squats in peace, lady. On one of the last days of boot camp, we had to complete an obstacle course. As was the case every day, I was the last person to finish. The end of the course was a sprint around cones while holding a weighted ball. I began, and the teacher ran beside me, absolutely screaming in my ears. You can do this, Annie. Don't quit now. You are so close. You wouldn't have made it this far a few days ago. Finish strong. As much as I hate to admit this, it worked. Her words in my ear gave me the push I needed to complete the course, get in my car, and never go back to boot camp again. Just kidding. I went back for the last 2 days. My point is, words matter. God wants you to use your words to encourage and speak life. Ask Him for the grace to do so and look for opportunities to be brave, speaking truth and love into a broken world. All right, our topic that is highlighted in today's devotion is, if there are seeds of courage living in all of us, waiting to bloom, words are the sun and the water that cheer on those seeds to their fullness. So if there are seeds of courage living in all of us, waiting to bloom, words are the sun and the water that cheer on those seeds to their fullness. Our call to action for today, day 49, Your Words Matter, is be brave. Who can you encourage today? Who needs to know that you are cheering for them? Do it. Again, who can you encourage today? Who needs to know that you are cheering for them? Do it. All right, day 49. I think this was kind of fitting for Mother's Day and actually to an end to the Mother's Day. So, who can you encourage today? Who needs to know that you are cheering for them? Do it. So, my call to action, I'm going to complete it right now by encouraging everyone that is watching day 49. And I encourage you, and I want you to know that I am cheering for you. Whatever it is you are working towards, you can do it. Keep going. Finish strong. Don't give up. You have made it further today than you were yesterday. So keep pushing forward, people, okay? I'm going to do the same thing. That's my encouragement to you today. Thank you so very much for being a part of day 49. For all the moms out there, happy Mother's Day to you. I pray and hope that you had a great, great day. And I look forward to continuing our 100-day journey to Brave on tomorrow with our next day reading. Definitely have a great evening, and until tomorrow, peace.